So recently, some of you guys have mentioned that you missed the old style videos we used to do 4 or 5 years ago, where we'd essentially spend an entire day in multiplayer running around a map and see what we could add to our trophy lodge. With this heat wave going on right now, I don't think there's a better time to bring that type of video back, so we're headed out here on Sundarpatan multiplayer with nothing but a bottle of ice water and a dream, and we're gonna see what kind of trophies we can encounter. And what are the odds? The first thing we encounter is a huge estimate yak, 271 to 289. He actually was charging me for a second there and then went to flee. And of course he's gonna try to move all the way up through the mountains. So if we can get to a spot here where we can see him, we'll probably try to just get a shot off up there. I did bring the 338 bolt action just to kind of switch it up, so follow-up shot's gonna be a little slower than what we're used to. So maybe we can try to get a shot off here. He's kind of stuck, but we're in the worst place ever, and I'm afraid he's gonna warp. I've seen it happen just like that. That's why I didn't take the shot. Now that he's not stuck, I think he's gonna go back down the hill. So got Fox behind him. Don't know about that first shot, second shot, maybe? Did that actually get him? I think so. That was a little bit less than ideal. Probably still shouldn't have taken the shot so early, but he's pretty wide set, kind of like our first diamond. Looks like the Fox decided to follow the same path. Medium bleed rate certainly is a good sign. I don't even think, like, say, 2 vertebrae hits would cause medium bleed rate, so should be in the lungs. As long as we somehow didn't clip the skull on that first shot, we should be fine for our first potential trophy of the hunt. He's dark red brown fur type, by the way. We picked that up. I love that fur. And that is, oh, just barely a diamond yak. 273 point, what's that say? 5'6", 5'8"? Dark red brown fur. Yeah, first shot was horrible. Did we hit the horn or the ear? I think the ear, because it stopped it. Second shot into the lung, a little bit better anyway. Let's not shoot like that again. That could have been really bad, but this is a cool fur. Really cool first trophy of the hunt. We've been out here running around for a while, chasing nilgai and stuff down the south, came back up to the mountains, and of course, a level 9 yak shows up first. Where there's one, there's usually more. Another level 9 yak. I'm just trying to find, like, snow leopards or Tibetan fox, something that we don't have, and we keep on running into these things. This guy, not nearly as good an estimate, though I think it's, you know what, I'm gonna try to get a 400 meter shot. I think it's maybe the same estimate as our second diamond, the one that we shot running around. So, yeah, if we can get to like 400, what we should be able to do, I think, is see like that one render out, and then maybe go back another 30 or 40 meters. That goes up. I actually don't know if this is gonna work. I mean, according to this, we should be at like 400. We gotta shoot through the grass a bit, but my marker says 411. His estimate's 370 to 420, so I don't know, but we'll give it a try. Really want his head to be up for this. And really with the 338, I'd say spine height-ish should work. The fact that it even hit him probably means it'll be a lung shot, though he's not going down just yet. Uh-oh. That might not have been good. I don't think it'll kill him, so if it comes to it, maybe we can get a follow-up. I'm also not so sure he was 400 plus anyway. Well, he ain't dead yet, which I guess arguably at this point is a good thing. My thought was, because we didn't aim like at the shoulder, we aimed behind the shoulder, and my thought was, if we hit him, it had to have been pretty much in the chest, because if we hit low, it's not as if we could have hit him in the leg. So now we gotta figure out where he went. And I'll be honest, the real tragedy here is that I kind of think he's gonna troll. Oh, hello there. I kind of think he's gonna troll, and we probably are gonna spend a bunch of time going after him. Really? That thing moved right when we shot. It's only a mythical, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. We probably should focus on the task at hand. Well, there's a nervous yak. I wonder, was he with him? Because those tracks are lit up. I kind of think they're gonna come walking across right in front of us here. As long as we just kind of chill, because the wind's fine. They may end up feeding on the backside of that. We'll keep on scooting up. Yeah, there's several. Don't think either one of those is him. We better spot. That's a 6 and a 7. Got the level 2 female. I know there was a female there for sure. Also got some rabbits out there. Where is... Oh, that'll be the one. Oh, and that one knows we're here, so... Couldn't get the zeroing right. That should be a vital hit this time. And we can at least go and see what he's going to be. Not sure what fur that is. I don't think I got the star of edge. I mean, up to 283 obviously gives him a chance. Just doesn't look nearly as big as some of the diamonds we've gotten. And there were a whole bunch in there. I really only saw like 3. Still got the bunnies hopping around. With them, there's a couple of different rares. And obviously, it seems diamonds are pretty uncommon. So for the most part, I'm trying to spot and everything. That almost looks like that white. I don't think it is, but we better get it. Nah, it wasn't. Anyway, legendary yak number 2 down. Not exactly how you draw it up, but it should be just fine if he's going to be big enough. Looks halfway decent. Yeah, that one is unfortunately going to troll jet brown. I do want the jet black fur. I don't think we have either jet as of now. Oh, we were... Actually, that's kind of fine. Given the angle, and it was 401 meters, given the angle, we should have either aimed higher or further back. And we would have just hit him in the leg if we were way low. I thought we aimed like here, but just kind of hit that shoulder and didn't go through. Yaks, as I've talked about many times, are bullet sponges. Works a little better at 97. So I guess we'll go and grab our rabbit now. And in case you were wondering, that white fur type that you've maybe seen posted around the community is in fact a rare. This one at a distance looked like that. I really don't know what it is. Kind of looks maybe gray. It's light brown. It's a gold, so had it been a rare, that would have been cool. Decent little extra bonus woolly hair. Now we're moving in the right direction. That is not a common barasingha. He's kind of like a gray color. Pretty sure that's going to be one of the leucistic variations. I'm actually not sure if there are several. He is just going, so if we can get him to stop. Inevitably, he just did right when we get to 22. Gotta put a little bit of a lead on him. Hopefully that's gonna find his mark with the 308, and I think it did. And maybe we finally have something other than a level 9 yak. I think he was only a 2, and there's a big 4 in there. I actually thought it was a 5, but it only went up to 210 or something like that. Very similar rack to our diamond. And if we happen to see him again, I'll try to show you, but when all of a sudden you have a potential diamond that turns out to be a disappointment, and then a rare right after, you forget all about those things. So there is, I believe, our first ever rare barasingha. Look at that coloration. A little bit less gray up close. Just heard one taken off there, but I don't think that was that big 4. Really like vibrant blue eyes. That is a cool looking animal. So multiplayer, we better just pick this thing up. That is leucistic. Just a level 2. I actually like the frames for the 2. Probably the first level 2 we've shot. 112 score. I'd call that fitting for our first rare barasingha. We actually got him pretty decent. Considering the angle, more or less center of the left lung. Didn't have enough to punch through to the right lung, but they look cool. You know what? We need another trophy tiger, because that mount where the tigers carried off the barasingha, what more perfect animal than a small rare to fit in that? We need a diamond or rare male tiger again, because that would look really cool somewhere in our lodge. And with the 2 lodges that we're working with now, we have the space for it. You know, I'm sensing a pattern here. We get some kind of trophy, and then another, geez, they're everywhere, another potential diamond of that same species that at least has a decent chance of trolling. I don't love our odds here, although he looks fantastic, of that guy making it. He's only up to 228, diamond's 226. We'll go for this. 210 meters, a little easier when he's not trying to move around. Let's see if we can drop this into the heart. We'll at least try. Didn't quite get it, but it's going to be a long shot for sure. And you can see double lung. He's going down so much faster. You know what? That's not the light brown fur type. Our first diamond was light brown. That's maybe just a regular brown fur. I really do like the look of it. Sure would be convenient if he breaks that trend that the yak said earlier. And he does just have like a real nice coloration. I want to say it's the same basic frame as our other diamond. Now, he was 229. This estimate going to 228. Maybe he is 228 and change somewhere in there. But yeah, it's got the 2 different split tines. I don't see anything that should prevent it, but I don't know. Maybe the proud tines aren't as big. Fingers crossed. Oh, that is a diamond. Nice! Brown fur type 269 kilo. Made it by about 0.6. That's cool. Gonna have to really think now. I mean, obviously these things on the wall are gonna look incredible. They have those massive antlers. Relative to like their body size. We're gonna have to think about it though. I think I want this one in the multi-mount with our diamond tiger. Because the fur is just really, really nice. Love those antlers. He might have darker antlers than our other one. I think he does. Variety just at every turn with these things. I can't believe that made it. Now we don't have a trend going anymore, so whatever we find next, who knows what's gonna happen. Oh my goodness. Look at the estimate on this tiger. 56 to 62 legendary. And I'm really shocked he's actually fleeing from us, as opposed to attacking us. That's not a shot I'm willing to take. Here's what I think we're gonna do. I think we're gonna let him get out ahead of us. I have tracked a lot of fleeing tigers that will come back around and attack us if they get a chance to calm down. So we'll kind of let him get out ahead of us, hopefully go nervous, and then ideally he just comes and attacks us. Worst case, we try to catch him nervous still enough to get the shot, but I'd really like for him to come after us. Check this out. I literally fast traveled to this little outpost. He fled like right here. He's feeding right next to it, and it's a massive level 9. There he is. Oh, he's still fleeing though. I can't believe we can't get him to attack. We might need to just try to get the shot, because for whatever reason, he's just not going aggressive. I'm so afraid to screw that up. That could be huge. And of course we have the 338. So if we can get a decent angle, it should punch through. We're kind of managing to flank him. Does wood still look open up here? Yeah, I think we can get a shot straight through here if he keeps going that way. See him there. Let's get our breath calmed down. Where'd he go? Oh, you have to be kidding me. Not the time. Oh, he's turning up. We were in the perfect position. I mean, maybe he'll just... He might calm down out there. We gotta do the dance with this water buffalo, though. This feels possible. He's chasing a pretty decent muntjac by accident. Not what we want. If he can just go stop out there. There's a lot of room. I mean, even that might be possible. I literally hate this. I hate that we're getting chased by a water buffalo. Of all things, the wrong animal went aggressive. I think we can hit that. It's about 180 now. Water buffalo's kind of catching up to us. Hopefully we can just get this shot. That felt decent. He should be starting to drop, and he is. I think we got him. Boy, I didn't like that. The shot felt just fine, but trying to rush the shot, you know, like multiplayer, you never know what's going to happen. You don't want to chase stuff unnecessarily long. Disconnects, failure to synchronize, all that can happen. In addition, though, we had to rush because of this guy. You know what? We'll worry about him in a minute. So, moment of truth, I am a little bit nervous. There should be blood. I see blood. That is a lot of blood. We got him. Got him in the vitals at 100 and whatever, 90-ish on the trot. I still don't know why he wouldn't go aggressive. I've never seen one do that. Could have been a multiplayer thing. Maybe we just never let him get far enough out ahead of us. But we spooked him, I think, at least 3 times. Once was before I knew he was a level 9. And then twice since then. Got the medium bleed rate. He should probably be, I would say, maybe close to the top of this hill. There he is. Man, it's not a guarantee. And legendary tigers do troll, but 56 to 62 is an amazing estimate. Got another tiger right here. Might check that disturb veg before we leave. But this guy is a diamond 58.4, 309 kilo. Woo, what the? Explain that one to me. Right lung? Left lung makes sense. Based on the bullet path, like, I would have thought we'd hit here. Maybe because it shows that it stopped short, which the bullet cam doesn't always show perfectly, like what actually happened as far as penetration specifically. Maybe the left lung bugged out, and we actually should have hit both. I don't know, but what I do know is in this same hunt that we killed multiple trophy barasingha, we got a diamond tiger to make a second multi-mount. He's a bigger one than our last. The last was high 57s. 58.4 is pretty decent size. They do max at 60. But that is an amazing way to wrap up this hunt. No trend as far as our next one trolling like we talked about. Better get this to serve veg before we go and grab our water buffalo though. So not too bad. Only had to go maybe a couple hundred meters. That is a common, so we're not going to worry about that. We have a mythical water buffalo to go and grab. And I guess at this point, given that everything worked out, you can at least kind of make the argument he helped things along, because I probably wasn't taking that shot on the tiger when he was going through there on the trot. So he was a 151. Got him in the right lung. That one shows just fine. I'd still love to know what actually happened. I don't care that it shows incorrectly. I just want to know what actually happened to get like the opposite side lung on that shot. Nonetheless, we're going to head back to the trophy lodge and take a look at a whole lineup of trophies from today. And we are going to be visiting 2 trophy lodges as we kind of place our stuff here. But this is the first barasingha I've actually put on the wall, and I really like how well they fill that space on like the deer size plaques. That's one next to a nilgai, and you can see just how nice that looks. We need a bunch of these things scattered all throughout the lodge. There's all those furs. There actually are like 2 or 3, maybe more diamond racks. The 2 that we have are the same basic frame, but I really like that. Now the other thing I realized, we have this hallway down here of all the biggest animals in the Hunter Call of the Wild taken with the hawk edge bow. You already know where I'm going. We need to get a diamond yak with the bow at some point, and we can maybe replace this Rocky Mountain elk here, because everything then would be the class 9 animals, diamonds with a bow. I really like that. And as for our diamond yak today, I actually took down an old grizzly bear. As we keep on getting these improved models like the water buffalo back here, I think the grizzly just kind of looks worse and worse next to him, so I thought the diamond yak was a bit of a better option. It actually is nice too, like seeing it really up close like that. But now we have some stuff for the second trophy lodge, and that just looks so cool. I wanted to show like the old multi-mount on the left side too, just to see the difference, but I said like a small rare being carried off by the diamond tiger kinda is cooler to me. That is perfection. I love that. Maybe a rare tiger in one of these would look cool too, but a big old diamond, he was, I think, like 310 kilo, 58.4 score. Just carrying off this kind of younger, leucistic barasingha. Oh, I didn't even know. Look at the detail. I never saw this. Its tongue's sticking out. We actually looked at that mount and I didn't notice it. It's so cool to see like little details like that in these multi-mounts. And like I said, eventually we're going to get stuff reorganized. Probably both of these mounts will go in the main lodge. We just got to figure out what's going where, what's maybe getting moved from the main lodge to the second lodge and all that. Because there's so much good stuff, it is officially time to incorporate both lodges kind of as main lodges. Maybe main lodge A and B, but what a way to beat the heat today. We ended up with, I think, 4 trophies. Diamond barasingha, leucistic barasingha, diamond tiger, and diamond wild yak. And we were able to do all that without sweating to death, which I think is a huge success. But anyway, that is going to do it for this video. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.